Olympics kicking off tonight. We've talked a lot about that. And if you want to help your kid go for the gold, you know it's not going to happen very cheap as well. We've got a man here to talk about that as well. Certified financial planner Bert is here. Aaron, good to see you this morning.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Recent studies showing children involved in sports outside of school spend between $100 and $500 every month. In fact, 1 in 5 spend more than $1,000. So how do you get your kid to be that star athlete without going into bankruptcy?
Well, as a father of 3, I know that the struggle is real.
It is.
It is very, very, very real. And really, it comes down to whether or not you can afford it. So most people don't know whether or not they can afford it. So really, this goes down to digging into your finances and figuring out how much money you can set aside to dedicate to children's sport. Now, this doesn't just apply to sports, too. This applies to ballet and dance and piano lessons and band lessons or whatever it is that your child wants to be active in, children activities. So how do you know if you can afford it? Well, you need to do an analysis of your income and your expenses. It's basic financial planning 101. Most people don't do it. They have no clue. They just know that it's $100 to send your kid to camp or $150 to do this. And they really need to do the analysis to see. Now, how do you do it? Well, with our clients, we have what we call our living expense form. It's a blue form we give to all of our clients. List all your expenses, okay? Look at your income that's coming in. If the expenses going out is more than your income, you have a problem. You need to be saving. You need to be saving for retirement. These things usually take priority over your children's sporting activities or other activities that they do.
You know, the one thing I've noticed, whether it's sports or, like you said, ballet, everything is becoming so specialized.
Exactly.
That if Johnny or Jill is going to have this great experience and be competitive, they have to do things outside of their normal sport. Is there an investment category that it falls into for some of these parents in that situation?
Well, you know, a lot of people think if I specialize, my child will get a scholarship in college, right, or I won't have to pay for school. But you know, $500 over 10 years, earning a reasonable rate of return, $500 a month, will get you about $80,000. Or it'll pay for Florida prepaid. I mean, if the goal is to get them to college, there's other ways to save to make that goal happen. I'm not saying don't put your kids in sports. They can still do school sports, or they could still do club sports that are not as expensive, but hiring a personal trainer I mean, it gets out of hand.
Do you see more of this than you did before? I got to think that you do. That parents come in and they're thinking, how do we make this happen?
Yeah, like I said, the struggle is real. This is something that people are dealing with. And a lot of it has to do with the social activities, because a lot of people are specializing in sports, and they're thinking if Sally's specializing, then my daughter needs to specialize in order to keep up with hers, because she wants to play in high school and she wants to get a scholarship. So it's a lot of keeping up with the Joneses, as they say.
Right. Interesting stuff for sure. We have two dads on this couch that have been through it a lot as well. Where's a great place our viewers can find you?
Look us up, financialgroup.com, financialgroup.com, and we're on the web.
Great stuff. Good to see you. Have a great weekend. As you said, these